I have made an analysis on Minecraft on a more console-like setup, and I have concluded that while it has potential, it's not quite there yet. If you watch my channel since like forever, you will know that I used to play Minecraft Pocket Edition on the phone. Really, I really love the form factor of a handheld, the fact that I'm able to play anywhere. So I just thought, why don't we just combine the two? Good morning, afternoon, everyone. Today, I have two devices, the Steam Deck and the Nintendo Switch 1. And I'm gonna analyze how well Minecraft plays on these devices. We'll be testing Java, Bedrock, and Legacy Console on the Steam Deck, and just Bedrock on the Switch because I'm not a masochist. Now let's start with the Steam Deck. I've been playing for many hours on the Steam Deck for all Minecraft editions, even clones like Luanti, formerly known as Mindtest. I have to say that it works great. I don't think I was too fair in my original video, in that I wasn't using a real Xbox controller. It's a knockoff Xbox controller. However, I recently just got this. It's an 8-bit DOE Ultimate 2C controller on discount, and wow, this is actually great. Well, why did I say that? Because I don't find moving the perspective as uncomfortable as before. The joysticks here feels great, and I think that the partial blame is on the fact that I didn't have such a good controller. Okay, now let's talk about the easy stuff. Minecraft Bedrock. It already has native controls and it works great. Not much complaint here. Now, Minecraft Bedrock is actually not natively supported on SteamOS and Bayside. I recommend using the Minecraft Bedrock launcher. I actually made a video about this a while back, but yeah, it works great. And especially now that Minecraft has a new UI, which I don't quite like the look of, but it functions really well for a controller. I think better than the old one. I've been playing survival on it. Honestly, I felt it was quite natural. My problem would be in creative mode, as it is still very annoying to search. It's much better to just browse. However, you can actually use the touchscreen to touch type, so that's at least something. Now, let's talk about Java. So last time I tried it, it actually was quite terrible. I tried it with both mods and Steam input, and both of them wasn't quite great. But I think the addition of this trackpad here makes it a lot better. It also makes browsing the inventory not much of a pain. Searching is still terrible though, as it gets worse with modded Minecraft, where browsing isn't really much of an option. But what about Java features like F3 or swapping hands? This is where the left trackpad comes in handy. You can make it a radial menu. I'll link a tutorial down below. And it's awesome to allow me to easily use this feature. Seriously though, the trackpads are what make Java usable for me. There's also extra buttons on the back if you don't like the trackpad. I find these to be quite prone to accidental misclicks, however. I've played both modded and vanilla with this, and I don't have a lot of complaints. My biggest complaint though is once again searching and also like typing for things like World Edit. And as you probably expect, the Legacy console beats all of this. I am emulating the PlayStation 3 version, and actually I successfully got it updated this time. Hooray! I played on survival, and honestly the crafting menu is really great. I think finding items can be quite tiring, but they're quite organized for what they are. I had a survival world for playing testing for fun, and honestly, I think Legacy console is underrated. I find it to be quite polished. I think the controls in creative make sense and feels comfortable to play. Just great all around. The only bad thing is that you'll be stuck on the 1.13 update or 1.14 for the PlayStation 4 edition. I don't have one of those, but maybe you consider that a great thing. Now let's talk about the Nintendo Switch. So I actually got this thing for free a while back, so I installed Android on it because I couldn't be bothered to pay the actual Minecraft for Nintendo Switch edition. It has less feature than the Pocket edition of Bedrock it comes with, but it costs as much as Java and Bedrock. I can buy almost 25 Hainanese chicken rice lah. So I installed Android to get the benefit of cheaper Minecraft. Now it takes some getting used to. Since the Nintendo Switch has a different layout, it works really well aside from the pretty terrible Joy-Con, which makes it pretty difficult to feel comfortable. I also feel like the console is too flat. I think you can get a third-party Joy-Con, but that won't be as terrible. But the stock ones aren't the best. Otherwise, it works fine. Now you might be asking, why don't I just install Linux, or do I just use PoJava launcher to try out Java? Well, the truth is that this thing has quite a weak CPU in it, even compared to a lot of the mid-range phone, which already runs them terribly, by the way. So I just don't want to try, plus mapping would be quite a pain to set up. I think in terms of conclusion, I'm very much way more positive than last time. I might even retry it now that I have a actually decent controller. I think the handheld format has an advantage over the living room or PC setup in that you can take them anywhere. But unlike phones, you actually get to enjoy them on a less flat surface. I would highly recommend playing Minecraft on handheld, especially the Steam Deck. I think in creative mode it could be quite annoying to find the items, but in survival it's definitely playable and I couldn't recommend it more. Please feel free to comment down below for really any kind of devices you've tried, whether that's phone accessory, plug-in as a controller, or different handhelds. Alright, that will be it for this video. I'm gonna do a small update on the channel. So if you're not here for that, see ya in another video. Great, so my 2TB SSD has been broken for a while. I'll see if there's any shop that can fix that. That's kind of part of why I've been losing a lot of motivations. Around the same time, my GPU also kind of breaks. So now I'm just editing on a Think Center with an old GPU in it. I had the videos in the work and it's actually pretty great. While I still do have the DaVinci Resolve files, I don't really have the music. I have recovered some of it because I remembered the name, so, or whatever the rest I put in there. I should still have the footage, but I'm also not sure if I deleted parts of it from my recording drive before moving it to the editing drive. So I'm not very happy about that. So finger crossed I can recover anything and finish the modded Minecraft video. Otherwise I would gonna have to do a lot more work. See ya.